I'll clamp at the middle. The clamp, I'll show it like this. Huh? Then the first, this should be a node. The free end should be anti-node. Next set of again we'll go for third. So some four frequencies, I'll show it. Then we'll write some generalized equation. So here what happened, I clamped at the middle. This rod is clamped at the middle. There's a clamp at the midpoint, it is clamped. Then 2.5 loop. What is L? Let L be the length of the rod. Young's modulus, it is having density. The same rod, I'm just showing all things clearly. Can we write resonant frequencies? So this should be equal to lambda 1 by 4. I'll show for two things. It'll be easy for you. Lambda 2 by 2, lambda 2 by 4. Because distance between node and anti-node should be lambda by 4. Distance between adjacent node should be lambda by 4, lambda by 2. So first can we write length L is equal to lambda 1 by 2. Lambda 1 is what? V by 2 F1, or F1 equal to 2L by V by 2L Y by rho. Similarly, looking at the second diagram, the same length is equal to lambda 2 lambda 2 by 2, 2 lambda 2 by 4. 3 lambda 2 by 2. Three V by 2 F2, or F2 equal to 3V by 2L. Okay, one more, we'll write it. Then it'll be easy for us to generate equation. So what is the length is equal to 4 lambda 3 by 2 plus 2 lambda 3 by 4. 5 lambda 3 by 2. Directly I'll write it 5V by 2L, or 5 by 2L Y by rho. Anybody generalize the equation? Fn should be equal to 2n minus 1. Put n equal to 1, 2, 3. Is it satisfies? Check it. There's a method of generating the resonant frequency. I'm strictly telling there's a rod, not string. There's a rod clamped at the midpoint. Earlier the rod was clamped at the end. No, now it is clamped at the midpoint here. I think okay, it satisfies. Put n equal to 1. Put n equal to. So it's not like 4L. It all depends upon the conditions. Sir, like a I can clamp wherever I want. Yes, you can clamp wherever you want. Let me take the next situation. I'll bring a clamp. 2 clamps I can bring, not only 1. 2 clamps I can bring it. So there's a rod. There's a midpoint. Clamp I'll bring Length of the rod, I'll define it. L, this is L. L by 4. 2L is needed, no? Or L by 2, I'll make it, this clamp. Then how much it will be? 3L by 2, L by 2. So the rod is clamped at this one. Like total length of the rod is 4L. Okay, the midpoint is not clamped. So next we'll take it. Find the resonant frequencies. Frequencies of a rod of length L, Young's modulus Y, density rho, that is clamped as shown. So this is a clamp. Clamp means I'll take a nail and I'll see that it will not vibrate. And what is a clamp? Clamped point should not vibrate. We have to calculate the resonant frequency. So what we have to do now? We have to search all possible first. First, I'll start with this is the length of the rod and these are the clamps. So what is a clamp? Clamp must be a node. And what about the free end? Free end must be antinode. Now what shall I do? So first possible node antinode. Then this is a midpoint, this is a reference. In a length L by 2, if I get half of the loop, in a length 3L by 2, what shall I get? Shall I get 1.5 loop? I'll get 1.5 loop. And here in a length L by 2, if I get this one, so therefore, what is the next? This should be antinode. Okay, we'll try our level. So here I'm putting node and antinode. In a L by 2, if I get half loop, in a length L, how much I should get? I should get a full loop and the free end must be antinode. We know it. So is it possible? Will you justify this? Anybody? Can you answer this? I think something wrong, no? This O is a reference, we'll take it. O is a midpoint. In a length L by 2, if you're saying half loop, in a length L, what will happen? You are saying full loop. Okay, fine, no problem. There's no problem with these two. But free end must be antinode, no? It has become node, so this is wrong. And again, 3L by 2, 3L by 2, what should be there? Should be 1.5 loop. So how it is 1.5 loop, 1.5 loop. So can you show like this? I think this will be something not possible, no? Either the midpoint should be node or antinode, but what you are saying, both it can be not possible. So this is something went wrong. So then what has to be done? So what has to be done means you have to really fight with the situation here. The midpoint is here, O, and these are the clamped points. Clamped, I'll just put, no, look at this one. So what is the possible? The possible is like here, 1.5 loop should be there. If it is 1.5 loop, let's see possible or not, we'll check it. In a length 1.5 loop. So 3 loops are possible here. L So L by 2 we have, so L should be how much it should be? 3 loops. Again, anti-node is a problem, no? Rod not possible to vibrate. I think this is not possible, no? 1.5, here I should get 3 loops, that one. So therefore, there's a clamped here, it must be a node. I think the rod cannot vibrate. Let me take the clamps. I think I should choose the clamps at certain specific points. I'll change the situation. Not possible. Resonance is not possible. We'll change the clamp. The conditions are not possible. There's a rod. Midpoint. Okay, now we'll take the rod to be clamped at L and 3L. Okay, yeah, this is possible. There's a clamp. No, you have to calculate the resonant frequencies. No, this is okay. We'll get very easily. So the first part, I'll start with this one. The midpoint O, let me indicate that midpoint as O. The O will keep it here and the clamp points will keep it here. And now what shall we do here? No, half loop is possible. Here half loop is possible. Then one full loop. So what is this length? Lambda by 4, lambda by 2, lambda by 4. So what is the length? 4L should be equal to, this 4L should be equal to lambda 1 by 4, lambda by 2, lambda 1 by 4. So will become only lambda 1. And this should be equal to V by F1. So F1 equal to V by 4L. First resonant frequency. Second resonant frequency, will search it. This is O. The clamp points are this one. Now what is possible? 1.5 loop possible. Three loops are possible. The clamped one must be a node. This is a condition. And the free end must be anti-node. Then in that way, we should go for the resonant frequencies. So what should be this? So I think by this time, everyone knows this. What shall I write? Lambda 1 by 4. What is this length? Lambda 1 by 2. In second diagram, I'll indicate things clearly. So this will be lambda 2 by 2. So what is the overall length of the pipe? 4L, no? It is. So this 4L should be equal to how many? 1, 2, 3, 5 lambda by 2 equal to 2 lambda 2 by 4. So 5 lambda 2 by 2, lambda 2 by 2. So 3 lambda 2. F2 should be equal to 3 V by 4L. What is V? V is in fact Y by rho. Any generalized equation? Fn equal to 2n minus 1. This is the conditions for the rod. For this, what you should do, you should take a hammer and you should strike at one end. That is the basic necessity condition. So what you should do, you should take a hammer. You can bring any number of clamp points. Some are possible, some are not possible. Like we are assume one condition we could not get. So this is also a possible way of asking few questions based on rod. Okay, let me take the next one. If I have closed end organ pipe,